Kelly, you should really get that looked at by a doctor. It looks infected. Oh, hey, everybody, and welcome to SnarkAlec Radio. With us, as always, is the godfather of SnarkAlec, or father? Yeah, father. Father of SnarkAlec Radio, Tony Solo.
I am Tony Solo on Twitter, and I think this is the SnarkAlec Radio Show on Live 365's Loud and Loaded channel. And with us, as usual, is the Kelly, Mr. Kelly Von Monster Kelly Tool.
Yes, we'll talk more about that maybe on a subsequent show, but as SnarkAlec Radio has evolved from a funny little show to talk about science fiction movie to the deeper, darker recesses that we now go to, there may become a time where I need to create what we call separation from Kelly Tool, the hired person at a company, and Kelly Tool on SnarkAlec Radio, or Kelly Von Monster. But more to come on that later. And with us, again, Holly, third time? Third, fourth? Third?
At least three.
Yeah.
At least the third.
A many-time guest. Holly's with us today. Say hi to everybody, Holly.
Hi. H. Wilson 2009 on Twitter. Hi, everybody. I'm done.
Oh, that's it. Okay. So
let's finish. Let's all do that the rest of the show when you're just. I'm done.
Hey.
We'll help Mike out.
So anyway, back to me. As you may notice, I'm wearing sunglasses, at least for a little bit. It is way too bright in this room, as you can clearly see me, and that's too much for me. Or these are just my pupils. You decide. Let's see. We want to get to the news?
Okay, yeah.
How those glasses working out for you there?
It's actually tough for reading off of a computer screen in a dark room wearing sunglasses.
Shocker.
Yeah.
So
lesson learned, kids.
Here
comes. All right. So we have a birthday coming up. This guy named Holodill. Do you guys know him?
I'm not sure.
Dylan.
Oh yes. Well, yes, I know Dylan.
Wait, I heard of that guy. He's got a show too, right? It's on YouTube.
Greatest show on YouTube.
I'm sorry, Kelly, what were you saying?
Said it's the greatest video show on YouTube, I hear. Or that's what it said.
I'm gonna have to check this show out. Do we know what time it starts?
I don't think Dylan knows what time it starts.
Okay, we joke around with Dylan, but Dylan's birthday is the 20th. So everybody jump on Twitter and tag him in obscene pictures and make them like little happy birthday memes. He would really appreciate that. On 6/28, we have a sci-fi movie, Snakehead Swamp. I don't know anything about this movie.
It's a sci-fi original, one of the first ones that's coming up, and so you don't have the most newest version of the news, do you there, Mike?
Apparently not.
Okay.
Am I missing something?
Yes. Couple things.
Congratulations to Team USA for winning their first soccer game.
Oh, yeah, I don't have this on here, and being the big sports buff that I am, I wasn't aware that happened.
No, that's not on the news either.
Oh.
No, but there is a new show starting on Sunday on TNT that looks like something that if you were watching Game of Thrones and you've got nothing to do at 9 o'clock on Sunday, it's called The Last Ship. And apparently there's a big plague or a virus that is sweeping the nation, the world, everywhere, and there is one naval vessel out there that has to go out and try and find the cure. So I might give that a shot on Sunday.
I've heard of that.
Or you can watch *Halt and Catch Fire* because it's awesome.
I've heard of that. Adam Baldwin from Firefly is going to be on there.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is. When I went to Comic-Con, they showed a preview of it.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it was great.
And what was the title of that again, Tony?
It's called The Last Ship.
I'm done.
And
The Last Ship.
The Last Ship. The Last Ship.
Ship.
With
Okay.
a P.
The P at the end.
Yes.
Okay, so am I... All right, Sunday. Am I
Yeah,
good? Am I caught up?
Yeah, keep on going.
Sunday, we have at some time Dylan Knows.
And who's going to be on that show? Anybody we know?
I believe one of the Von Monsters might be making an appearance.
The Von Monster family does not have a war with the Lang tribe, so they will arrive in style for the festivities, along with Jeans and Bronwyn. So it should be
I wonder
interesting.
if
Dylan appears to be trying
Dylan's
to.
gonna dance.
Oh yeah, for his birthday, because we
That
got
would
quite
be
the
great.
dance last year, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And
With
yeah,
the ugly shirt.
and I'm guessing. Well, see, last year Dylan's birthday was actually on a Thursday, so he was on the show. But his birthday's not on a show day, so this year. But yeah, hey, maybe Dylan's gonna do a impromptu dance recital tomorrow.
What time are you expected to report to that, Mr. Von Monster?
That is 2:30 Von Monster time. So
from some point in 2:30 on, you're going to be able to see that show. Make sure you guys tune into that.
2:30 Von Monster time? Isn't it earlier for you?
Yeah, but Von Monster time is just the time. It's like Greenwich Median kind of deal. Really, all clocks should be set according to the Von Monster's wishes. So.
Please extend an invitation to Bronwyn when she's available for a Thursday. We'd love to have her on.
We'll do. I'll start. Matter of fact, I'll start the show off with, "Hey, Dylan, let's forget this Dylan Knows stuff. We got some SnarkAlec radio business to take care of."
I actually, I sent Bronwyn, just to put her on the spot here, I sent her an email on Facebook letting her know she's welcome on the show. So, ball's in your court, Bronwyn. You have until Sunday to accept our offer.
Or
we go to war with Canada.
Oh, shit. Oh,
you heard it here first, people. Only on SnarkAlec Radio, we start a war with Canada.
And only Bronwyn can prevent it.
That's right.
It's like forest fires.
You want war? Then you better get on Twitter and tell Bronwyn to get on this show.
Soon to be known as Upper Dakota.
All right, next in the news, or at least my version of it, we have We're Alive, Monday, Chapter 47, Part 2.
Nice.
Not caught up.
So what have you been thinking? And so you're not caught up. Holly's not caught up. Is that right, Holly?
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Tony and I are caught up. What do you think, Mr. T?
Wait, can we start calling you Mr. T? I don't mean to interrupt the whole We're Alive talk, but
no,
I'm into this.
No, you can't.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
T-Force was a criminally underrated comic book. The Mr. T comic. I'm just throwing that out there.
Good cereal too, if I remember.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe you and Dylan can get together and talk about that. He likes comics.
Dylan, hit me up. I'm sorry. Continue your We're Alive.
That it was an oh shit episode from the beginning. I knew that Saul was going to be. Sorry, spoiler alert, people! If you didn't listen to it,
if you're not up to the most current episode, you might want to wait until Mike does a handstand. That will be the indication that we're done talking about We're Alive. A handstand, Mike. Prepare yourself.
Either that, or he'll stop doing shots.
Neither one of those things is going to happen on tonight's show.
Okay. So Saul was going to survive totally the whole thing, and I like the way he's using his little flashbacks to try and bring everything full circle. Really interesting way of doing it by just playing those little snippets and trying to get it out. So I have a feeling the next episode may have a lot more of that go on also, because they'll just continue to try and. I'm still trying to figure it out. I mean, we don't have the answer, but I think he almost gave it to us now, and I'm not going to give that away. But stripe suit guy was afraid of death, which is the main key point that you should have pulled out of.
Yeah, and I'm enjoying it. I have some quibbles a little bit with the most recent episode because the flashbacks were cool for a while. They were used extensively. It felt like one of those shows that where they just have the main characters come on and say, "You remember when?" and then the screen goes fuzzy, and then they show a clip, and it was like a clip show to a degree, but it was stacking everything up. So I get that, but I'm still trying to figure out. And again, spoiler alert: if you folks aren't caught up, these are some details. Apparently, these folks are precise enough to be able to bite drawings on people's faces.
Yeah.
That's pretty talented.
I got a little of that too. It felt like almost like one of those sitcom episodes where they think back over like the season. So it's like nothing really happens in the show, but they fill it with stuff that they've already done and gotten laughs out of. But again, he was stacking it up, and he was saying, "See, I was planting these things all along, even from the first season, the clues or some of the key points that you should have picked up." And listening to those, like, not only was I saying, yeah, I remember that, but I'm thinking, wow, I was thinking that too at the time. Wow, that could be important. But I'm looking forward to see what this. The thing that the quibble I had was. Whatever this is, it happened all across the globe almost instantaneously. Okay, that's what we get from the Kalani story of how they came from Hawaii because it had gotten out there. But again, it's almost like global warming, where people are thinking that everything that we do is causing the Earth to get warmer, and it's not. Like, there's cyclical warming periods and cooling periods, and those things happen when people weren't around, so they're going to continue to happen.
Summer, I believe it's called summer.
Well, there was ice ages, and then there was warming periods, and then there was ice ages, and then there was warming periods. Same thing here. Tanya makes the statement that, hey, this is the reason that it's so bad here in LA, because we're the only ones that are fighting back. So, we don't know what it's like anyplace else because this story has never taken us anyplace else, really. So,
guarantee you the Von Monsters are fighting back with vigor, wherever they may be.
So we're still in the news, Mike, even though you're the host. Keep going.
Okay. It looks like on my list we're up to Boo of the Week. Kelly, do you have a Boo of the Week?
Oh, crap, I do. And I had it up, but then I was checking our tweets to see if we had some folks out there watching today. But
unprepared.
But I was kind of prepared, sort of. But
this is unacceptable.
Actually, Boo of the Week goes to Tony Solo, who there was an exchange that began around Sharknado, and then someone threw out, and I don't remember who was the creator of Hipponado, but the idea of a Hipponado instead of a Sharknado. And through the various exchanges, Tony eventually threw out a gem, which was too many calories, so flattening. Oh, we have a cat appearance on SnarkAlec Radio for those of you listening on the radio. Oh, fairly large cat. It's a big one.
Sorry, she's pregnant. I'm sorry.
No problem.
Okay.
But Tony called Hipponado had too many calories and was flattening instead of fattening, which is very funny, very bad.
Sorry.
Highlighted. But that gets Boo of the Week, so congratulations, Tony.
Thank you.
For the record, I would watch Hipponado.
I think it'd be hilarious.
That movie sounds awesome.
I know it does, doesn't it?
I was already picturing in my mind like the CGI hippos landing on people and then blood just spraying out from under the hippo.
I think ferret lanch would be good, which would be like an avalanche of ferrets.
That's a good one as well. I think this is proprietary information, though, and we're giving away stuff to Sci-Fi Channel now. So, next up on my list for the news.
Well, we have it on record that we said it.
Yeah, that's right. Sci-Fi Channel. If the Pope watches, they watch. That's the logic I'm using here. Alright, so next up on my particular list of the news, we have SnarkStock.
Which we'll
Which
talk
we-
about right after this break. You're listening to SnarkAlec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Lotus channel, and we'll be right back.
Had a fucking aneurysm.
Whoa.
Welcome back,
He was
kids. That was
shot.
Tony suggesting
Tony?
he had enough aneurysm. So, you're listening to SnarkAlec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Loaded channel. Outside,
Gather around, kids!
Yeah. Hope we're there. So we were wrapping up the news.
Right. And we were gonna, since we're at break time, I figured vigorously moving around.
What vigorous motion is that, Tony?
Well, I was waving my arms back and forth for you people listening on radio.
In sort of a gripped position?
My hands were clenched in fists, which is the signal for it's time for a break ever since show number 1 of
Yeah, but
SnarkAlec
not
Radio.
usually two. Never mind.
Well, when you ignore 1, you get 2, and then the arms go back and forth like crazy.
And two fists up in the air,
Yeah.
sometimes a signal you're about to get to know somebody a whole lot better.
So, go ahead, Mike. We've got what?
So, SnarkStock. Kelly, take it away.
Well, no, I can't take it away until I think the context needs to be provided first because I have actually accomplished nothing yet. I have put effort in, but you've accomplished some things, Mike. So why don't you talk about some of the things you've accomplished related to SnarkStock, and then I'll offer some additional detail.
Sure. SnarkStock. Well, I'm going to presume that everyone knows what SnarkStock is. So the first bit of news about SnarkStock is canceled.
Dun, dun,
And
dun.
the second bit of news about it, the SnarkStock is back on.
It is.
Tell
It
us
is,
more.
Tony. I like
I don't know.
Tony's
Oh, wait.
acting right there was incredible. It is. I like that you looked up as well.
With
Standing
surprise.
on this podium and people, SnarkStock, it's back on.
Tell us more.
Tell me more.
Ah.
Tell me more.
Okay, things are getting weird at the Solo House.
What the hell am I drinking?
So SnarkStock, as it was originally discussed, is no more, unfortunately. There's some scheduling issues with members of the SnarkAlecs, and there was also some issues with securing the location. So we've decided that that's dead. We shot it in the head. We're pretty sure it's dead. We drove it out into the middle of nowhere and left it in a ditch. It was still moaning a little bit, but it's dead now. The animals are picking at it. But we've built a new, bigger, better SnarkStock. And here to tell you about that is Kelly Toole. Kelly, take it.
And again, Mike, I'm going to flip it back to you.
Okay. So, anyway, so what's happened is we don't have a date yet, but we do have a location and a venue. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in Philadelphia. We're looking in September, October timeframe. Okay, and we've got a location, and the name of the location is Mike.
The location is a small theater in Philadelphia called The First Banana.
The First Banana.
The First Banana, not to be confused with the second or third banana. The First Banana.
And that's a theater.
Yes, it is. It's a performance art space.
Are
I
we
feel
gonna
that what we
sleep
do
there?
is certainly performance art.
Generous with both words, I believe.
But yeah, that is definitely the location. The location is nailed down. I am in the process right now of working out some party favors for everyone who will attend SnarkStock. The only major piece of the puzzle, wow, puzzle.
A
The
pus-made
only
puzzle.
major piece of the puzzle that's missing is a date.
Come here, Lucas.
And with news on that is Kelly Toole.
Okay, now I can actually talk about something a little bit here that I have some information on. Oh, do we have a guest? Say hello.
It's
No?
Lucas.
Hi,
Yeah,
Lucas.
It's Lucas.
Hi, Lucas.
He's 17. Yeah.
He's too young for this show.
Bye. He said bye. Sorry.
So, oh, no problem. What we're looking at a little bit is, so we talked about the September-October timeframe. Obviously, while some of the Von Monster family ancestral homes are located in the Philadelphia area, in all major cities there's some Von Monster ancestral homes. I currently do not live in that vicinity, so the transit of the Kelly from central Illinois to Philadelphia is the main thing we're working through. And I began to look through options. Driving is 12 hours of fun. A train looks like it's about a 2-day trip and not much cheaper than an air flight. So we're looking at options there to get me in that vicinity. And so once we can pin down how I can get there in a cost-effective fashion, we'll lock in on that date. I do believe, based on some things that I know I have on my schedule, September is probably going to be a stronger candidate than October, but I'll look a little harder.
And as soon as we have a date, we will share it out with you sooner rather than later, because if anybody wants to come down and they want to find accommodations to spend a night, because it's a little bit longer of a trip,
Tony's house
is not an option. But
Boss.
yes.
You know, October 12th is when The Walking Dead comes back. Wouldn't that be great if we could do it then?
But that would be a Sunday, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
So.
It's my birthday.
Oh, that would be great. Unfortunately.
Just saying.
Mike, did you get it?
Wait, did I get what?
So do we have open? Do we have an open date type thing where? I'm just wondering whether or not Sundays would be something where if we were going to get alcohol in, it could be a problem.
No, alcohol-wise, I don't see why Sunday would be a problem. I think attendance-wise, Sunday would be a problem, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
especially
Saturday.
if this was going to be a long-ish event.
Well, we'd have to figure it out, because part of the Snark stock would be a live SnarkAlec radio show also.
Yes, it would. So you're looking at least 90 minutes, 2 hours right there.
Right, and then if you want to tack on a Walking Dead, you're talking about 3 hours, and we're also talking about maybe having some food available on site too. So.
Yes, Soylent Green.
Yes, it's people. It's very good.
So we may be starting up a
Bread.
Kickstarter to get Kelly to Philadelphia, and also to achieve a lodging for him, because there's just a little bit. I'm pretty irresistible, and so the rapey possibilities of me staying with Mike or
Kelly.
I'm gonna want to. I have
My
to.
bed, home is open to you, Kelly. You are welcome to stay here. Tony's been here. There's nothing creepy.
No.
There is a ram's head, but
there's lots of things that are creepy.
I can't believe you would say that, Kelly. I thought we were friends.
But we need to see if we can find accommodations suitable for a Von Monster in the area. So we'll see what we can do. But we'll troubleshoot. I have some business.
Perhaps
problems.
one of the SnarkAlecs who's watching would want to share a hotel room with you.
Hotel's not the issue. The airfare is the issue.
Yeah, and anybody who thinks that they might be able to come to Philly in September, October timeframe, just let us know so we could get some kind of an early head count. We'll get the date out to you guys as soon as we can.
We'll get the date out to you, and ideally, while obviously we're not going to charge people to come to this, I will have tickets that will be printed that we will send to people or have ready for people, and that's really just a way of keeping zoning issues under wraps for the venue. So the tickets are free for you guys, but you'll have to have a ticket when you get there, just in case, police show up looking for some fun monster.
Well, we're getting some travel suggestions on Twitter for me. Keep those up, folks, or send them into the site, because anything we can do to get me there.
Yeah, there's
awesome.
There's an airport about 20 minutes from here, which is the Trenton Mercer Airport. It's kind of like northeast Philly. It's a little bit closer to me. You could see if you can catch a Frontier flight there. But we'll figure that all out once we get to once we get to a date. There's another piece of news that Mike doesn't have, and it's going to be right up SnarkAlec Alley. Sorry about this, Pinky, but sometime in the future there will be a watch party for the adventures of Buckaroo Banzai across the 8th dimensions in the Sci-Fi Designs chat room.
Oh, cool.
And this is all because there is an actress named Nicole Brunner wants to be invited whenever that happens. So we're throwing it out there. I know you can get Buckaroo Banzai on demand if you've got FiOS, and I think it's either $2.99 or $3.99 depending on what format you want to get it in. There also might be streaming options, which I would not know anything about and I would not share, but I wish people would share with me because I am liking the idea of a stream. And that's all we have on that now. So it's out there. If you like Buckaroo, you got a Buckaroo. If you like the adventures of Buckaroo Banzai, I almost did it again.
It's not racist at all.
What you talking about? Me rub you wrong time,
Scott!
Kelly.
I would like to apologize to
Me so
every single
horny.
Asian person in the world.
Me
on
rub
behalf
you
of
wrong
that.
time.
Yeah. We'd like to apologize to our 0 Asian listeners.
I would also like to
you,
apologize to
drink.
2 Live Crew.
me rub you wrong time, Kelly.
The cast and crew, Full Metal Jacket,
And the Von Monster family.
and the Von Monster family, who will be with us in Philadelphia.
And we'll send representatives.
Seriously, guys, come to Snarkstock. It's going to be amazing.
Do you realize we're almost at our second break and we're still in the news?
It's been a big news week. So,
It is. When you have when Snarkstock was
Big
canceled
news.
and reborn right before your eyes, that's a big thing. You need to take a break to take all that in.
so should we do that?
Okay, wait, hold on. The best.
I felt like I just gave the opening and nobody took it.
Here comes the best invitation yet. Myrna says you can sleep in her basement. She's your #1 fan.
uh,
Oh my god.
yeah. Yeah. No.
Kelly says sold.
No. It'll. No. Thank you though. Very kind, but no. Thank you. Hey, tell you what, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about something that's not news, I think. But we'll find out. That's the excitement of SnarkAlec Radio, is that no one, including us, knows what's going to happen next. So you listen to SnarkAlec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Loaded channel. We'll be right back. Hey everybody, we're back. This is SnarkAlec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Loaded. It's Tony, Kelly, Mike, and our guest Holly. So, what's up
Kelly,
next?
is that any way to say the name of the person whose basement you're going to be sleeping in?
Again, no. Rapey.
I don't have a basement.
Yeah. No. Anyway, move along, please.
Someone who thinks they're too good to be chained to my radiator.
That's a great band name.
Chained to a radiator.
Great band name.
So do we wanna hit up the Caymer Ain't Right? We know Caymer Ain't Right.
I say yes. I think this
Do
is a
it.
great chance for Holly to shine because she does our best Caymer reading.
Caymer just ain't.
I got to pull that up. So give me a second. But hey, Kel, the ones that you had, if you can shoot those into the chat window also.
Oh, sure I can. Yeah, eventually. So continue amongst yourselves, and I'll make that happen.
Okay, so
Holly, you coming to Snark Stock?
Maybe.
That was a definite yes. Holly's going to be there.
I can
hey,
only, I could like fly out on a Friday and I'd have to be back to work by Monday, but that would be fun. That would be great fun. Have to rent a car. I might need to do a Kickstarter with Kelly.
well, we'll have another
Mine?
show to we'll work out the details. Holly.
Okay.
But
Sounds great.
here comes the first Caymer Ain't Right.
Okay, I'm waiting.
But wait, hold on before you start. You have
Okay.
to preference this with we know Caymer ain't right because.
We know Caymer ain't right because his granddaddy and his daddy are the same person.
And that's why we know Caymer ain't right.
Caymer ain't
So-
right. Caymer just ain't right.
So on the rare chance we might have some new listeners to SnarkAlec Radio, just to provide a little Caymer context,
Go ahead.
Caymer Dixon is the runt of the Dixon family clan. He ain't right. He's a redneck to the core, and he seems to have some issues. And we talk about Caymer a lot on this show, and I attempt to read certain things as Caymer on the show on occasion too. So Caymer Dixon's he's Daryl Dixon's younger, dumber brother. So
Okay. Kelly's got two of them up there for you.
For me?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. And what was I supposed to start it with?
We know Caymer Dixon ain't right because.
We know Caymer Dixon ain't right because he thinks folks are for frogging, not for gall darn family trees. He thinks bathing is hard, yo. Y'all just want to hear me talk in a Texas accent.
yes, we do. Although I do think we can have
Okey-dokey.
Howard Hughes read one at some point.
Yes.
I think that would be a.
Come on, Howard, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll take the next one. I have to channel the spirit of the late great aviator, whose voice we all know sounded exactly like the way I do it.
Yes.
Go for it.
He's 39 years old, and he still has training wheels on his bike. He licks roadkill off the bumper of his pickup truck.
Stop there.
No, I want to read the next one.
Stop
No,
there.
Yeah, no, because I was trying to type something into Twitter, and I have got two computers working, and I was typing on the wrong computer, so.
Typing is hard, yo.
Well, typing into the right computer is hard, yo.
Yo, boss. Yo.
Here comes the next one. Next one's coming in now.
Who made these up?
I did.
Awesome.
Okay,
Who's
so-
going for it, Howard or me? Or Kelly?
Kelly, you want to give that one a shot?
Sure, and I'll do it as Kelly Von Monster. So,
Sweet.
Caymer Dixon is not right because he doesn't have indoor plumbing. The world is his toilet.
Nice.
Caymer, we all know Caymer Dixon ain't right. He only showers in the rain. That's laundry time too. Whoa, wear your clothes in the rain. Baths, washing clothes same time. That's Caymer. He just ain't right.
Go for it, Mike.
We know Caymer Dixon is not right because he brushes both of his teeth with a wire brush from the barbecue.
We know that Caymer Dixon is not right because he cannot understand why dumpster diving is not an Olympic sport.
And here comes the last one. This was actually from Midgie Girl.
Oh, cool.
So this
Sweet.
is from Lee.
Caymer Dixon ain't right. He ain't right 'cause he has man boobs and likes it. Word.
I'm fairly certain that sentence has never been followed with a word before, so that's fresh content.
Not.
So
Shots. Drink.
So that's how we know that Caymer Dixon ain't right. I was proud of some of those.
Some of those are good. Yeah, we'll have to some point put some of Caymer's backstory out on the website or something to give people full appreciation of Caymer and his Caymerness.
So if you didn't know who Caymer was before, in the future, you should know who Caymer was. Or is. And he just ain't right. So what do we want to tackle next?
We go back to news.
Now the news part 2.
Come on,
Since last
Howard.
we met.
It is only 2 hours and 23 minutes until Dylan's birthday. Or not.
Plus another half hour.
Or so.
Or so. So
And
do
we
we
love
want...
Dylan, and that's why we make these jokes.
Yes, we do. He's a good sport about it. So.
And he'll be at SnarkStock. I mean, I haven't discussed this with him at all. I'm not even sure if he's watching right now, but he agreed. He's going to be at SnarkStock.
You might want to tell him to arrive a half hour early. I'm thinking.
Oh, we could just tell him it's on Friday and then he'll get there.
Oh, we tease, we joke. Alrighty, gang. So what is up next?
The 40 best TV theme songs.
Yes.
Do we want to hit that?
I say
Sweet.
yes.
Okay, so as we...
By the way, that list was wrong.
Yeah, it was missing a few major ones for me.
Okay, but you looked. So, but basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go inside the top 20, and I'm going to play one or two at random. And so, hey, as soon as you guys think you know it, one of you guys can raise your hand and you know...
Do we need to do that motion with the two hands that you were doing earlier?
No. For you, Mike, what you need to do is this hand.
Okay.
This motion.
What's
okay,
the other hand doing?
holding a speaker. And what your other hand is doing, I really don't know.
I wish we had a little bell to ring. Bam.
Actually, you know.
Never mind.
Okay, I'm gonna do one as a test just to see how well this works for you guys.
Okay,
So
fine.
we just need to visually indicate to you, Tony, if we believe we know, and you will make the determination of who indicated
First.
Okay.
Kelly.
Munster.
The Munsters? Wrong answer.
Oh crap!
The Addams Family.
Oh my
Mi-
god.
Michael got it.
That was entirely wrong. That's good. That was one. That didn't count. That was practice. Good.
Right.
No
And
points were awarded.
No points were awarded.
Nope.
Okay, so, and...
Facts of life. Oh wait, I'm sorry.
Okay. So inside the top 20. Inside the top 20, and let's go with this one. Kelly 2.
That would be Doctor Who,
That would be Dr. Correct.
which is my new name now.
Dr. Correct.
Referred to me as Doctor Correct.
Kelly gets a point.
I will know. Kelly does not get a point. Doctor Correct gets a point.
Okay, Dr. Correct. Let me change my score sheet. Here we go, inside the top 20. And, ooh, this one is going to be a 2-pointer. Holly.
Mayberry RFD.
The wrong answer. Close.
The Andy Griffith Show.
Holly?
Never
I'm sorry.
mind. I blew it.
Sorry, Holly. You lose. You get
It's okay. Just
You-
go ahead.
Find out that Doctor Correct knew the right answer. To that.
Dr. Correct did know the right answer.
Wait,
Dr.
can I chime in
Correct.
with sounds?
Okay, yes.
Yeah,
if you want to chime in
that's
with
how
the
you
sound,
can-
you can do that. Okay. Ooh, I don't. Okay. This one should be easy. Are you guys ready? So far, only Dr. Correct has any points.
From Television City in Hollywood. Boy, the way Glenn Miller plays.
Holly.
I can't even remember the name of it.
Okay.
Buzz
ahead.
in, Mike. You're not going to buzz in on this one?
I don't know it.
Oh,
Kelly.
excuse me.
Dr. Correct.
All in the Family.
All in the Family is correct. All in the Family is correct. Okay, so... Okay. This is one I believe everybody should get. Hands on your buzzers. Holly, again.
The Olympics?
That's correct, Holly. That's 2 points.
That's not a TV
Wait,
show.
yeah, the Olympics is not a TV show.
The Olympic Games on NBC, the Olympic Fanfare, has been a part of the Olympics for years and
No,
years and
I'll
years.
call it
And
bullshit
they've
on
used
this
that
one.
music
The
for
Olympics
years.
is not a goddamn show.
Yeah, sorry, loser.
Dr. Correct is displeased. It's not, we challenge. We
Dr.
challenge.
Correct and I are really
Dr.
on the same
Correct.
page on this one.
Dr. Correct, who loves tweeting the Olympics, especially the opening ceremonies, should have gotten that one correct. That's why he's protesting.
Because it's
And on
not
that-
a TV
that note-
show.
Yes, it is. It's on TV. On that note, we're gonna.
My cat could be on a TV. And
And if he farts something the same way every time, we'll call it a theme song. We'll be right back. This is the SnarkAlec Radio Show on Live 365's Loud and Loaded channel.
Kelly.
Here goes.
there is no Kelly here.
Okay.
There's only Dr. Correct.
Dr. Correct and pissed off. This is the SnarkAlec Radio Show. We're back. We're doing radio TV theme shows.
Doing
Supposedly-
magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here comes
Supposedly TV show theme songs, but the Olympics isn't a show, and that was on there.
Yeah.
It was a show.
next
Well,
one's coming up.
Just sit right back and you'll hear a tale.
Holly.
Gilligan's Island.
That's another point for Holly.
I
So-
know. Whoa!
Let's look at the score sheet. We've got 2 for Dr. Correct, 3 for Holly, and
3
Mike.
for Holly.
And so far, none of these shows aired before Mike was born.
That's
Not
awesome.
a
I mean,
show.
aired. Yeah, Mike was born after these shows were aired, I should say. Okay, so here goes one that should be easy.
Here, Grim.
Now this is a story.
Mike.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Mike gets 3 points.
Sweet. I know
3
all the
points.
words to that
3
song.
points for that one.
Yes. Yes.
I call bullshit now.
I'm up on the
Let's
board.
sing
No,
that song,
no,
y'all.
Doctor, incorrect. We were on the same page. But the Olympics is not a show. When it comes to me getting
The
3
Olympics
points,
is a show.
the Olympics is not a show.
It is not.
Okay, here we
It
go.
was then.
Here we go. Next one. Mike.
Oh, bullshit. My hand was
Whoa.
up.
No. No, I definitely had it. Is it Hawaii 5-0?
It sure is. That's another point for
Oh.
Mike.
So,
Why?
4
Everybody,
points.
go back
4
to
points,
YouTube.
Von Monster.
Go back to YouTube and watch this section here where you will
No,
see,
you can't do that.
Kelly's
This is the
Dr.
show, and
Correct's
only
hand
sports
go up.
events have that.
and then
What?
huge amounts of time, and then this buzzer. Fine. You know, Tony, pick whoever you want. Go ahead. Make stuff up. This is a great game.
Holly. Holly had her hand up.
Oh. Oh, God. The Jeffersons. The Jeffersons.
You are correct.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a show.
So, right now, we've got Mike with 4, Holly with 4, and Dr. Correct with 2.
Dr. Correct.
This one is going to be a 3-point theme song. It could get Dr. Correct back in the game.
Nice that you announced the
Sweet.
points before on this one, unlike when you award Mike points. But go ahead.
Oh, my God. Y'all are such babies. Go ahead. Oh, my
Kelly.
God.
Sanford and Son.
That's 3 points for Kelly.
Although you should have called me Dr. Correct.
Dr.
Boo.
That's
See, I'm glad you caught up, Kelly.
Kelly's
Now we're all
actually
even
he's in the lead. That was a
Uh-oh.
3-pointer.
Okay.
You
I
still
feel
got
now.
I'm a good loser. It's okay. I want to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Libra.
Olympics. Yeah, Olympics. Sure, you want to be fair.
Yeah.
Whatever.
For this one is a 2-point. This is a 2-point song, a 2-point theme. But if Mike gets it, it's 3.
totally
So-
fair.
What?
That's perfectly fair to me.
Whatever. My crown's tipping.
Mike.
Mission Impossible?
Mike gets 3 points.
That was it.
That show.
You did
that
good.
that show was off the air before Mike was born. So was Gilligan's Island. So, did I? I didn't do this one.
That's awesome.
You guys ready for the next one?
How many points?
He got 3. Kelly was in there first. Dr. Correct.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Beverly Hillbillies. So, as we stand right now, that's 6 points for Dr. Correct. Holly has 4. And Mike has 7.
Damn it. Put your sunglasses back on, Mike.
Yeah, because they're really going to interfere with his
Because
ears.
your light is so bright, you've got to wear shades, dude.
Don't be jealous of my buzzer, everyone.
I love your buzzer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Great band name.
Okay. Are we
Great
ready?
band name.
buzzer?
Oh, Kelly. Awesome. Great band name. Oh, my God.
And while waiting.
We're waiting, boss.
I heard Mike.
Metal?
Malcolm in the Middle is correct. Mike
What?
up to 8. That was the theme from Malcolm in the Middle. So let's go. Let's see if we can get one here for the older folks.
Those must have been my drinking years. I don't know.
The Jack Benny Show.
3-pointer. This is a 3-pointer. Could be a game changer.
Could be.
The Kelly.
That was Holly.
It was Holly? It was Holly? I saw Kelly's hand first.
No. Apparently, we must listen to Mike. Go ahead, Holly.
Star Trek. Oh, kill me now. Where I sit.
To explore strange new worlds. To seek out new life and new civilization.
Star Trek: The Next Generation.
3-pointer. Mike.
So what? I have to like.
Because Star Trek and Star Trek: The Next Generation are different shows, Hal.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Hal. I was trying to give you the 3 points.
God.
Yeah, you're an awesome loser.
Graham, get in here with the booze now.
We forget about sportsmanship so quickly.
Yeah, really. Okay, and we did that one. Okay. Get ready on your buzzers or your hands or whatever you're doing. Kelly or Dr. Correct.
Dr. Correct says that is the show MASH.
And that would be correct.
Oh, the last episode of that show was crazy.
Name of that
Never
song
mind.
was Suicide is Painless.
It brings on many changes.
Reflect on that, Mike. Suicide is
Marilyn
painless.
Manson
Mike.
did a great cover of that song.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you only heard the lyrics to that song if you watched the original movie because it's actually sung in the middle of it.
Hey, fun fact, Gary Berghoff has a deformed hand. Did anybody know
Yes.
that?
Yes,
What?
did you know that? If you watch the show, he's always covering one hand because one of his fingers is missing.
Wait, I think I knew that.
Yeah, he'd
Way
always...
back in the.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he always carried a clipboard or he always had it hidden somehow or other, but every once in a while you'd catch a glimpse of his...
Like behind somebody's shoulder or.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Got
Or
it.
he always had the clipboard or whatever.
Yeah, the
So-
clipboard.
Okay.
Okay.
Which makes
So-
each one of us better than him.
That's correct.
Okay, so this
No.
one is going to...
No.
This one-
No.
Okay, so this one is going to be worth a half point.
Okay.
As soon as you hear it, you'll know. Okay, I heard the buzzer before I saw Holly's hand go up.
Mike, well, I think he might have been farting.
He was.
Go back and listen. I think it was a fart to begin with.
No,
I'll
I
raise
think
your
he went.
hand,
He
and then
went.
there was a buzzer.
And then he pushed the thing,
Yeah.
so he made
Yeah.
noise first.
Okay, so Holly, what is that? For the half
Cheers?
point. Yes,
Cheers.
it was cheers. 4.5
Damn it.
point.
Like
Okay.
you need it, Mike.
Okay.
You need that half
I
point.
think Dr. Correct's going to go back and review this video very, very closely and point out every inequity, every incorrect call.
We have no, umpires.
I am the
Whatever.
sole judge.
That's right.
The world will be your judge, Tony, when they see the video. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I've got
I had Hawaii 5-0.
50 tweets on Twitter, so there's the judge.
They're not the judge. They're not the host. They're not in here.
That's
Okay.
correct. I know
Okay.
you
Do
are.
they have
I
a
know.
score sheet, Holly? I've got a score sheet.
Boss.
God damn it.
Boss.
Yeah?
I love you.
I love you too. Holly.
Okay. We're
It's
good.
just a freaking game.
Gerald, hey, so are you seeing all the stuff about Gerald, though?
No, what's going on with Gerald?
What?
Gerald Webb wants to play.
Let him in the door.
That's good, because I'm, like, way smarter than Gerald, so I do really well.
Kelly.
Because I'm Dr. Correct.
Dr. Correct.
I don't know. Dr. Correct's score doesn't seem to back up his claims here.
I need to fix my crown. There. Got it.
You know,
Yeah.
I am going to pull that section of the Hawaii 5-0 thing, because it was just wrong. That was...
The start track was sneaky. It started out like the original one, kinda. Never mind. I'm good.
I agree.
I'm good.
We're gonna have to go. We're gonna have to go a little bit deeper. So, do you want us to tear up the score sheet? Should we tear up the score sheet and start fresh once Gerald Webb gets here?
Just play for fun.
Do we have new songs?
No, absolutely not. No, I tell you what. Keep the score sheet, and we'll just be nebulous with Gerald, and we'll just kind of keep points while he's there. But then when we're done, we can add all our old points back in, and so if he happens to be ahead, we crush him. Something like that.
There you go. Because he'll probably have an ugly ass shirt
Yeah, but-
on anyway.
Yeah, but we've got to give him 10 points just to start. You know, just to
no.
get.
Oh no, maybe 3.
Wait, how many points does Dr. Correct have?
Dr. Correct has.
Dr. Correct and Unjustly Treated is the actual full title, but we'll go to that.
Dr.
Okay,
Correct
whatever.
Dr. Correct has 7 points.
So
And-
Gerald should start with 8.
No.
Mike has 11, and Holly has 4.5. And
Okay,
she's
he
over-
can have 3. He can have 3. Gerald gets 3.
From Mike.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll take 3 points
fine.
from Mike.
There we
Take
go.
3 points from Mike.
Good move, Kelly.
Now tied with Dr.
Knuckle bump, dude.
See this? They're ganging up on me. This isn't. Wait till we get to my game at the end of the show.
Oh,
crap.
God.
Oh, crap.
Crap.
Yeah, I'm dreading that. That's
Damn
not going
it.
to be good.
Well, Gerald's got an invite, so I didn't see.
Well, we got Laura and Myrna saying, let Gerald in. And
Well.
Gerald tweeting, can I get an invite?
Okay, well, I didn't see that, but I haven't been looking.
And thank you, Myrna, for a tremendous shot
Yes.
of a very unhappy Dr. Correct.
God
Actually,
almighty.
yeah, that,
It's a
that,
very
that
unhappy
actually looks
guy.
like Lee Harvey Oswald right before he made that movie.
Yeah, last show, I think it was Minji Girl saying I had serial killer eyes, which is... Thank you, I guess.
The follow-up to Betty Davis eyes.
Yes, I guess.
So we're almost at 10 o'clock, so we'll just kill some time here, but at 10 o'clock we'll take a break.
Okay. Well, that's like in 1 minute.
Yeah, more or less.
Kelly,
What?
do something for a minute. Entertain us.
You know what I don't like? I don't like the fact that they distribute carbonated beverages via gravity. You think if we're a planet... Oh, crap, I'm giving away my rant for Dylan show. Preview, spoiler. Why? You know, if we can put a man on the moon, why can't we serve up a carbonated beverage without using gravity to drop it and shake it up? That bothers me.
Well, don't give away your whole thing. Are you going to do what I did and give Dylan the option of 2 different rants?
I'm going to have to. I just wasted this one. So.
Yeah.
Because I gave him the option. I could talk about gun control or the new Godzilla movie.
And which did you talk about?
He really surprised me. Well, first off, let's pretend you watched the show. He really. So Kelly's only asking which I talked about. For those of you who may
For the
not-
audience. For the audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I gave him the option, and he really picked the way more controversial of the two topics and went with the Godzilla movie.
No, I asked that like, and which did you pick, Mike? You know, just that way, like I know, but tell the rest of the people. That's
Right.
how I asked.
Right. I knew where you were going with that, Kelly.
That's clearly how I asked.
I was just making sure because Tony was giving you a look.
Tony gives me looks all this time. So that's a full minute of radio gold. So we'll go
That
ahead.
was yeah.
That was
We
it.
won some people over right there.
That's the kind of stuff that.
Godzilla and gun control, people. Listen.
Kelly, do you have the egg anywhere? What's
It's
going on with the egg?
Over my left shoulder here. It has a
Oh,
soccer
with the
ball on top
soccer
of it.
ball.
Now, what's the
Oh.
significance of the soccer ball?
The thing that's going on where it is, the tournaments, soccer world, whatever.
The World
You know.
Cup, Mike, which is
There
not
you go.
It is not a
World
place
Cup.
setting based type of thing. It's not like a very large cup the world could fit in. It's actually a contest. Gerald Webb is my favorite actor in the world, by the way. Have I mentioned that lately? He's just awesome.
Huh? Did you say something?
I just, as always, complimenting you, Gerald. That's all I do.
Whoa, there's Gerald.
Hello. How are
Hey,
you?
Gerald. We're great.
Okay, well, that's the end of the show. Thanks for
Hope
coming.
you all enjoyed it. We're gonna take a quick
Gerald
break.
Webb, everybody, give him a round of applause.
Woo!
No need for that. No
The
need.
big G. Gerald, where's your real self? There you are.
Here.
You didn't wear your ugly ass shirt.
I loaned it to Kelly.
Okay,
On
so
that
with
note,
that,
we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. You listen to Snark Alec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Loaded channel. And when we come back, Tony will find ways to cheat more the people that are playing this game. And we're back. You listen to Snark Alec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Loaded station. We're very lucky to have Holly join us and a guest, and we're even more lucky as well, on top of that we now have Gerald Webb has joined us to, I believe, compete. Say hi again, Gerald.
Hi.
So you want some of this theme show action here?
I was. Are you sure?
So wait, before we even get into that, Gerald, do you think the Olympics are a TV show?
It was
Yeah.
in 1977.
Holly, he asked Gerald.
Sorry. Fine.
The Olympics are an international competition to promote goodwill on our planet that generally televised on TV to help spread the goodwill.
Would you classify it as a TV show, though, like a series?
No.
It's not. However, there is a contract where somebody bids for the rights to it and turns it into a television show.
Sweet.
it's a televised event.
Bam.
It happens every 4 years.
I don't disagree that it's a televised event.
Whew. Straighten your crown, Holly. Yeah, okay.
Okay. So anyway, we're gonna.
It's scripted. The Olympics don't really happen. That's all done here in Hollywood with movie
That's
magic.
if the Olympics are scripted, then I'm okay with it. You heard it
Okay,
here,
Mike.
people. Insider information from Gerald Webb. The Olympics are bullshit.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike, we may be in a little bit of trouble because I went to Wikipedia, and it's a
And?
television program, also called television show, is a segment of content intended for broadcast on television. It may be a one-time production or part of a reoccurring series.
Ooh, ooh. Straighten the crown. Straighten the crown. Yes.
So,
I actually think you guys are both right. It's an event and a television show.
yes. So
Gerald's
it's-
a Libra, isn't he?
okay,
He's
so
like, sorry.
we're gonna start with an easy one for Gerald.
Okay. So, do we need to tell him how to play, or is he like
Oh well, okay. So Gerald,
magically know all that?
I am just going to play a theme song. If you know the answer, just wave your hand. Mike is buzzing a buzzer.
Oh, so it's like a test.
And I
Okay.
go like this
Okay.
and put my hand in front of my camera.
And it doesn't really matter if you're first.
Yeah,
Tony's
it does.
He's gonna pick whoever he wants. So just so you
That's
know.
right.
No, he picks Kelly all the time.
Excuse me, Holly, who's been the first one with the hand in front of the camera every time, and then gets him wrong.
Okay, fine. I'm good.
Here's the story.
Mike,
Brady Bunch.
Brady Bunch. That's a point for Mike.
I was
So-
waving, man. I was.
Yeah, he
Love
buzzed.
that
He
show.
buzzed before you waved.
Yeah, so welcome to my world,
I
Gerald.
don't know if the buzzer's fair, boss.
You don't think the buzzer's fair? You want him to wave like everybody
I
else?
just got that, Mike. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
No
you want
more
me to wave like everyone else? I will.
wave like everybody else.
He's
Okay,
still gonna
hold
push
on.
the buzzer.
Oh, he's gonna do me now.
Okay. I want a buzzer.
Kelly.
Mhm.
Kelly. Kelly. I'm not gonna say it, Dr. Correct.
Dr. Gr, thank you. X-Files. X-Files, buzzer
Oh
boy.
my God.
X-Files. That's a point for Kelly. He's got 8.
Dr.
Mike's,
Love that show.
Mike's got 9.
Wait a minute. I'm starting in a
Wait a minute,
hole
I had
of
11.
9 down.
No.
I
No,
fought
we
for you, Gerald. I thought we
took-
should have given you points, but they talked me down.
No, we took 3 points from Mike and gave them to you. So you start out with 3 points with not even answering a question.
So I'm down 6 by when I start. Okay.
And that seems so unfair. I tried.
Hey, I make up the rules and then
And
I
they
change
wonder
them.
why, hey, they wonder why people end up living in carbonite.
I make the rules and then I change them.
Don't worry. There's some carbonite waiting for you.
Sweet.
I know. So Mike is back up to 9. So I've
What?
got.
What?
What?
He had 8 and he got 1 right. He's
Who
back.
just got X-Files?
Kelly,
I got
stop
Brady Bunch
bitching.
before X Files.
Got Brady.
I'm like 4. Okay,
right.
stop bitching.
Yeah, really.
Do we need to get an accounting firm to handle the score?
Maybe.
I think we're getting close to that at this point.
Okay. Here
I
goes
gave
one-
up my buzzer, my fancy special buzzer. I gave it up.
Here goes one that even Kelly should be able to get. Wait, hold on. I am not accepting that as a signal, Kelly. I am not accepting that as a signal.
I'm not even sure if he knew it. He was just giving you the finger.
That's right. So I'm going to Gerald because Gerald had his hand up too.
The
So
Love Boat.
the Love Boat theme. That's 2 points to Mr. Webb. So he's up.
Why
to
don't we
5.
just give him 5? Give him 5 points.
He's got 5 now. You want me to give him another 5?
Well, not now. I didn't know he
Yeah,
was
put
up
me in
to
the lead.
5.
I love it. I like the way you think.
Oh, okay. So Gerald's got 10. Kelly's got
it.
9.
Graham.
Okay.
We're drinking. We're doing more drinks here. If y'all are gonna just give away points.
This one is going to be a 3-pointer. Are you guys ready?
Mhm.
Yep.
I'm ready.
Ready.
Mr. Webb.
That would be the theme from a show with my friend Lonnie Anderson in it, and it was called WKRP in Cincinnati.
Oh, it's awesome.
That's a 3-pointer.
Wow.
That was a good one. He
It
was
a
stalling.
good one.
He was stalling, and I thought he was going to come up with...
I know, but his mind processed it while he was saying the words. It was awesome to see it work.
In its own slow, methodical way. I'm sorry.
That was my friend Lonnie Anderson. That was her show. Oh my God.
Now you're making it easy.
Mr. Webb,
That's the Rockford Files theme, man.
Rockford Files.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
and you gotta. I have to apologize because sometimes these things start right away, and sometimes there's some dead air. I don't know, dead space. So, okay, let me get one. This one should be easy for Mike.
Sunny day, sweeping the clouds away.
Dr. Correct.
Mm.
That would be Sesame Street.
Sesame Street. Yes.
Oh yeah, I never liked Sesame Street.
Aw. Elmo loves you.
I mean, all right, look. There was one time I was hanging around Sesame Street looking to score some weed, and I saw Elmo. We got into some shit. It's a long story, but yeah, I never went back around Sesame Street again.
So are you admitting that Oscar's grouchy because you wouldn't share your weed?
I'm not going to admit anything because my attorney advised me against it, but I'm not going to deny it either.
Okay, this one I think might be hard. 5 points. 5 points for this one.
Whoa. I could catch up.
Yeah, so people can live together in peace and harmony.
I don't know if we have too many rules or not enough.
Maybe we have too many people.
And we need more rules.
Then we have less freedom.
What do we do about that?
Eddie, you've just put your small thumb on a big question.
Kelly? The Kelly? The Dr. Correct?
I'm retracting.
You're retracting? Okay, so...
Did you ever try to think of just nothing?
Is this
Yeah.
the theme song or the goddamn show?
Yeah.
Holly.
Okay, something of Eddie's father.
5 points for Holly. 5 points for Holly.
Well, so if I say courtship, do I get 1 point?
Oh no, you don't.
Is that My Three Sons?
No, that was
No.
the courtship of Eddie's father.
Oh.
Thank you.
Congratulations,
Yeah,
Holly.
the
Dr.
actual
Correct.
show, not a theme song.
No, that
No,
was the
You're
theme
playing
song.
the dialogue.
No,
that's
the
how
way
it started.
That's the way the show started.
That's not a song.
Still
Okay,
was the opening
whatever.
theme.
You just don't want me to have 5 points.
It's not a song. No, you can have the 5 points. That's not a song.
Well,
What is this? It's the opening 30 seconds of every show?
yes, they would walk on the beach.
Are we choosing random episodes of TV shows and just playing stuff?
That's courtship of Eddie's father.
Yes, and it started with them talking when they were walking on the
That's
beach.
the song then.
Did you hear
Not
that
the
music
dialogue.
part? That makes a song.
Again, every show started out with them walking on the beach, that little conversation, and then it would go into the song.
Hey, boss, remember your rules?
My rules, 6 points for Holly.
Wait, another 6 points
See,
or 1
bitch,
point on top of the
see what
5?
happens?
6 more points for Holly.
Hey, guys, don't worry. The carbonite is heating up.
That's right.
All right,
Okay,
something
so
has to be done here.
let's review the points.
I'm waiting.
Let's
The next
review.
one, he's just going to hold up a block of wood. And then we're going to have to guess it. Well, this block of wood was at the beginning of every show.
Wait, did y'all see the post on Facebook with the piece of board with the doll nailed to it that said "baby on board"? It was awesome. It was so funny. It was funny. Okay, whatever.
I'm going to have to take a
You know,
break.
that's really
I should-
creepy. I don't know who would do something like that to a baby doll.
Yeah. Yeah. As he drinks out of a doll's head, which is...
See? Okay, fine.
Okay.
Add them up. Read them and weep.
Holly,
Dukes of Hazzard.
that's another 3 points.
That's a crappy show. It should only be 1 point.
Just oh boy.
That's 10 points for Kelly, 19 and a half for Holly, 14 for Mr. Webb, and 9 for Mike.
Drink.
The guy who's gotten like the most questions right in last place. It's a perfectly fairly run game. Go ahead, Tony.
Whoa.
Mr. Webb,
That would be What's Happening.
that is what is happening.
I used to love that show. With Rerun, doing the dance and stuff. And Raj. Hey, I worked with Raj. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
Hey,
isn't
Gerald.
Raj? Isn't
Yeah.
Raj the only one?
Dude.
Huh? I didn't hear what you said.
I said knuckle bump. Bam.
Oh, knuckle bump. All right, there we go.
There
Okay,
we go.
We've got 3 more. We've got 3 more.
Alleged songs.
But we're going to take a break first. And when we come back, we'll get these 3 out of the way. So this is the Snark Alec Radio Show on Live 365 Slat and Loaded channel.
Woo.
And we're back. This is the Snark Alec Radio Show. I'm Tony Solo. With us tonight is Ms. Holly Wilson and Mr. Gerald Webb and Dr. Correct, Mr. Kelly Toole, Kelly Von Monster, and Mr. Mikey B, official pagan. And this one should be easy. Should be. Mr. Webb, Mr. Webb, Mr. Webb.
I thought I had it and I dropped it. Oh.
Mr. Correct, Dr. Correct.
Dr. Correct. Greatest American Hero.
That's 3 points for Mr.
I love that show.
Good grab, Kelly.
That, and I think out of all the theme songs, that one was like one of the biggest hits out of any of them.
And actually a song.
Yes. Yeah, it was. And so
Not
was
just
this.
words. Even though words are songs.
Welcome back. Your dreams were yours.
Okay. Okay. So,
Good
who
luck.
am I going to pick, Mr. Correct?
Dr. Correct, I think I am behind the other 3 participants, but good luck with that one because they were all real close.
I'm going to go with...
So why don't you ask 2 questions? Ask who
Okay.
the song was and who was in the show.
Okay. So, and what happens if the first person gets it right and the second person agrees and the third person agrees and the fourth person agrees with what the first guy said?
We just start throwing out random facts about the show and see who gets the most facts.
Okay. Let's go with Holly.
Welcome back, Cotter.
Okay. Do you know who wrote
John
the song?
Travolta.
Well, I said wrote the song, not was in
Oh,
the show.
no. Okay. Never mind. No, I don't know who wrote the song. So, go for it.
Mr. Webb?
Does anyone besides me know what the guy who played Cotter, his first name is Gabe, what he does for a living now?
Oh, my God.
That's pretty cool.
High school janitor?
No. Anybody else?
I thought he was doing stand-up for a while, but
Doesn't he do inventory for Tool Couture?
Well, he did apply, but we didn't hire him. What he does is he's a professional poker player and a professional commentator on poker. So you'll see him commentate on like the World Series of Poker and stuff like that.
I think Gerald gets the points.
No, I don't want the points. I
He
just
knows
wanted to
more
see if you
about
guys
him.
knew.
Okay, so here goes a fun
Holly
fact.
got it right. Give it to.
Holly got it right, so Holly gets the point. So she's got 20 and a half. At the beginning of that show, they'd show a high school with a train going by. That was the high school I went to.
Oh wow, man, you went to school in the hood, huh?
Excuse me?
I said you went to school in the hood,
hood.
huh? That was a messed up high school.
It was. That was actually the high school that the Sweat Hogs were actually in.
Whoa.
So which Sweat Hog were you?
I don't know.
That's
I never.
impressive.
Epstein. He was Epstein.
Ah.
Okay, we've
That's
got.
impressive, boss.
We've got a couple more. Are you guys ready?
Sure.
Let's go with the harder one first.
In 1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military.
Okay, wait, hold on. Kelly, Mr. Correct, you're not allowed to answer this one because there was no music at the beginning of that. Mr. Webb, you go.
Whoa!
Yeah.
So even when I play along with your stupid, inaccurate way of doing things,
And if you go back and look at
unallowed.
the tape, if you go back and look at the video, you'll see Mr. Webb got in before you anyway.
Okay. All right, if he got in before me, then that's fine.
That would be the theme song from the A-Team, man.
Okay. Well, we didn't get to the music part, but that was what it was.
Yeah, the theme song part.
Yeah.
Which
With
is what we're
Mr.
supposed to
T
be
and
guessing.
George Papard.
Maybe you could play the commercial before the show started, and we'd have to guess what show it is. Would that work?
You have to wait a little while before it got to the music, and there was a lot of
There's a little ageism going on Twitter, by the way, just so you folks know.
Say again?
A little ageism going on Twitter right now amongst some of our listeners.
Well, hey, I didn't create this list. I'm just playing the songs on it. That's all. Mr. Webb.
That would be the theme from Barney Miller.
That would be excellently correct.
Oh my God!
Honestly, really old.
Knock that
got the
crown
DVDs.
off my head.
I got the DVDs a few years ago because some actors I worked with were on it, and it's one of the best cop shows I've ever seen. It was great.
And Hal Linden's an astronaut now. I don't know if folks knew that.
Really?
No.
Kelly, you're so full of shit sometimes.
I'd try to be kind of
sounds
Gerald Webby and throw out a fun fact.
It sounded real.
Next one. This is fun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mr. Toole.
Dr. Correct says that's
yeah.
Laverne and Shirley.
It is?
Nice.
Okay, again, I should not have let him guess because at that point where he stopped me from playing it, there was no music. Okay, so
in a rare alignment, there's not many times when Mike and I agree, but tonight we are, I think, solidly behind the fact that a song is a song. But
okay. So just to recap, Mr. Correct, Dr. Correct has 15. Holly, 20.5 points. Mr. Webb, 17. And Mike, 9. Mike, you've been sucking since we took that buzzer away.
give him the buzzer.
See? It was the buzzer. All the power was in the buzzer.
It was in the buzzer. The power's in the buzzer. That's a good band name.
It is. Very good one.
Yep.
Here we go.
Hello. I'm Mr. Ed.
Well, duh. Gerald got that one. Duh. I love that talk.
This one better be worth a lot of points. It's a real brain teaser.
This is a 30-pointer.
Right?
17
God.
points. No, it's just one. And Mr. Webb was the first one in, so.
Wow, this is really hard, but let's try Mr. Ed.
Mr. Ed is correct.
That was an awesome show.
Okay.
You mind
This
singing
one-
the first chorus of that for us, Gerald?
I don't know it, unfortunately. Apparently it goes, hello, I'm Mr. Ed.
It's the spoken introduction.
I love
Okay.
this game.
7 points for this one. 7 points. Mike's got to
Oh
get
my
back into
God.
this.
7.
I knew on the first note.
Wait, can we just split the points up?
Okay, everybody gets 4 points for this one. Everybody at the same time. What show is this from?
The Simpsons.
The Simpsons.
Okay, everybody will get 4 points. So, Mike, you're into double digits again.
Yeah.
I don't think Mike knew the answer.
He did.
Yes, he did.
Okay, let's see. Do we have anything else? That one's going to be hard.
Whoa.
Okay, let's try this one. Here we go.
Listen, I've got this whole high school thing psyched out. It all breaks down into cliques. Cliques? Yeah, you know, cliques. Little in-groups of different kids. All we have to do this year will...
Dance it up, Kelly. Holly.
I'm just going to guess. I don't even know. Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Nope.
Okay, go ahead.
Square pegs. Square pegs.
I must have been really busy drinking then.
Okay. This one. Okay. Whoever gets this one, I'm going to declare the winner.
2,000.
Oh my God!
Regardless of how many
Paul.
points.
I think there should be a penalty if you wave in and you don't get it right.
Whatever?
I have to
Like what? Take away?
Yep.
I have to check to see if there's... We may have one more after this. No, we don't.
This is it. 2,000 points.
Oh my God! 1,000,000 points.
1,000,000 points.
It might as well be.
Infinity points is what?
Crap.
Great band name, by the way.
I hate that.
Okay, here we go.
Shit. Fine.
I think I saw Mr. Doctor correct.
No, I think that was Mr. Webb.
You think it was Mr. Webb?
I
think it
will.
was
I will
Mr.
go.
Webb.
I will defer to our celebrity guest.
Mr. Webb?
I think that was the theme to Bonanza.
No, you don't think. You know that was the theme to Bonanza, and that is correct. I think we went through all 40
Sweet.
that are on the list. Rockford Files, Sesame Street, WKRP, Love Boat, Courtship.
Do I get an acceptance speech? I would like to share this with Kelly Toole for letting me give the last answer, and to all the Snark Alecs out there who wish that they could answer on songs that aren't songs because they just start with people talking because Kelly can't answer. And to anyone else out there who has a crown who's slightly crooked and needs to have it straightened out. That's who this is.
I love my crown. I'm keeping it.
It's not straight, Holly. Fix it.
Shit, Tony.
So let's take a break and find out what's going on with your web. So this is the SnarkAlec Radio Show on Live 365's Loud and Loaded channel, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I'm Tony. With me tonight is Mike and Kelly as usual. Holly is hanging out with us, and Mr. Gerald Webb. So
Hi.
what's going on, Mr. Webb?
I'm just working, man, getting ready for some projects coming out and working on a bunch of stuff and trying to stay busy.
Is there anything that's coming out that you can talk about?
Yeah, there's a film called On Angel's Wings. It's a family-oriented film, so this one will be for the kiddies as well. And it'll be world premiering on Up TV, the Uplifting TV network. So I don't know on Comcast what number that is, but It will be premiering next Saturday at 8 p.m. on Up TV, and they're on Twitter. They're at Up TV, and it has Reginald Bell Johnson, who was the dad on Family Matters, and was also the sidekick on the original Die Hard movies. He's one of the stars of it, and Robin Givens, and my good buddy Bill Cobbs, who is from Night at the Museum and The Great and Mighty Oz, and I play Pastor Johnson. You get to see me play a pastor, and
Sweet.
it's a lot of fun. Very uplifting, very family-oriented movie. I will be live tweeting during it. If the Snark Alex are live tweeting, I'm just gonna ask that you be a little tamer than normal, because Uplifting Network is very, very tame in what they put on and what they talk about. So let's tone it down a little bit for them. But I will be live tweeting if anyone would like to join me next Saturday, a week from Saturday.
Gerald, we can be very nice.
Well, we can. I'm not sure about Kelly.
Okay,
Well,
so
okay.
a couple of weeks ago, there was a movie on Sci-Fi, and at the end of that movie, there was this guy who was being very mean to a dog, and he was wearing an ugly-ass biohazard suit. And I'm trying to think of the name of the movie. Could someone help me?
You might be talking about
Square Pegs.
Blood Lake.
Oh, that's right. It was Blood Lake. Okay, so at the end of this movie... Oh,
that wasn't Sci-Fi, was it?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't
on Animal Planet.
It was on Animal Planet.
Yes.
Yeah, it was on Animal Planet, and it had Shannon Doherty.
Yes.
And they were being...
Wait a minute, you forgot Doc Brown.
Doc Brown. No, but I'm trying to think of what the creature was.
Lampreys.
The lampreys.
Lampreys.
Yes, and they were just coming, like, you couldn't even turn on a water faucet without these things coming up through toilets, through water, through sprinklers, wherever water was. It was almost like the movie Ghost Shark. Wherever water was, these things were coming up, and they were just ripping people apart. And, you know, if you stuck around, and we had a great time with this movie. It really was a good movie. We enjoyed it. And at the end, there was Gerald Webb standing there, being mean to a dog. And what does he get for being mean to a dog?
A lamprey crawled up my leg.
And ate him.
Oh, damn.
Well, no, if it ate me.
That's right.
It ended before that happened.
It
Tony,
ended before he died.
Tony, don't I die in enough movies for you that you don't have to kill me in a movie that I actually didn't die in?
Well, I mean, you know, you had an implied death. You had an implied death, but at least
if I'm dead, I'm not in the sequel.
Right.
See, if there's a sequel, maybe I lose my leg or I die in the sequel, but I get to be in another movie. You already have me dead. No sequel.
You're not dead. We did not see you die.
Exactly.
This is true. We did not actually see him die, but I said at the time, well, at least he didn't die until the end of the movie this time.
See, I'm glad you guys have Holly on today, because she's educating you on when people die in movies and on what a real television show is versus an event. Keep them educated, Holly. Keep doing a good job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I like your shirt, Gerald.
This is a Tool Couture Summer 2014.
I love it.
Yeah.
I also like the
limited edition.
the script that you signed and sent to me.
Oh, I'm glad.
Thank you so much.
You like it. You're welcome.
Thank you very much.
And I'd like to thank you for the restraining order. It was clear. I appreciated that. It's very easy for me to remain within its bounds, so thank you for that.
I gave you the best gift of them all when I sent you the poster with your good buddy in the corner of it. You got the best gift of them all.
Yeah, that was a treat. That was a difficult one to explain in the Von Monster household, but yes.
So I have a question to ask. Mike had a game And are we gonna unleash Mike's game, or are we gonna hold that one off?
Will your game scale to 4 players?
Well,
yeah, no, we can definitely do it as 4
Well,
players.
I can't stay all night, so I have to go soon. So I'll kind of observe for a little bit, and you
Okay.
guys.
well, you might want to opt out a little bit earlier than you thought once you hear what this game is.
Yeah, it is a Mike game, so we're all a little bit worried.
And here's the thing: since we're running late, I can do a little bit of a truncated version of it. So we could always bring it back again later. And I've already thought of another game after that, because obviously you guys are gonna be completely wowed by this game, and you're gonna be like, "What's Mike's next game?" I already have it figured out. Don't worry. Okay.
I'm kind of scared.
No, there's nothing to it. Kelly completely approved this game.
Yeah, really.
Okay,
Show them the text, Mike. Go
feel a
ahead.
lot better.
Oh, you want to see the text? Hold on one sec. Oh, it's right here. This is the text. You can clearly read. For the people on the radio, I held my phone up and you could clearly read it. The text from Kelly saying that he approves this game.
We're
All
good. Go for it.
All right, so this game is called Hardcore Family Fun.
Mm.
Okay, I know where this is going.
So
There.
I'm gonna throw out the title of a movie, and you have to tell me if it's a family movie or an adult movie.
And who are we just gonna scream this at you or what?
No, I'll
Well, I
ask
guess
each of you.
He can ask each of us, and then after everybody answers, he can reveal what the true answer is.
I can tell you
Okay,
it's
fair
real.
enough. Are we
Now,
gonna
keep in
get
mind-
points?
Sure.
I'll keep score.
No,
Yeah,
you will
Tony's gonna
not.
keep score
You will
for
not.
us.
No, Tony will not keep score.
Tony's the official scorekeeper of this game,
Piece
so
of
you know
crap.
it's completely fair and above board every second
Yeah.
of it.
Okie dokie.
Spoiler alert,
All right.
I lose. Go ahead.
Well, Kelly, we'll
alert.
start with you to make it fair, and we're going to start with an easy one. Remember, I'm going to give you the title of a movie, and you have to tell me, is it a family movie or a porno?
Oh my god.
Kelly,
Yes.
the first movie, and again, we're going to get progressively hard, no pun intended, as we throw out each title.
Right.
This is the kind of humor we should avoid during Gerald's show, by the way. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Shit.
What we're doing right now is telling you what not to do when you're live tweeting Gerald's movie.
Okay.
So, Kelly,
Yeah,
Big
exactly.
Daddy.
See, exactly. That's good.
See?
That's-
Exactly.
That's a real family movie.
Wait, it's Kelly.
You know, Holly,
Kelly.
so are you aware how it works when we say, Kelly, it's your turn? That would be you being shh.
My bad.
Kelly going, that's a real family movie, Mike.
I didn't even hear the title of the movie, to tell you the truth.
Big Daddy.
Big Daddy.
Okay.
So the two of them both answered. So, Tony, do you think Big Daddy is a family movie or a porno?
I'm going to say it's a family movie.
Okay. Gerald, did you want to get in on this, or are you just an observer on this game?
I'm gonna say family movie.
Okay, so across the board, everybody went with family.
And everyone was correct. Big Daddy is a family movie. See, this is a perfectly clean and wholesome game. So the next one, and we'll start, let's just do it this way, because it's the way I see you on the screen. We'll go Kelly, Holly, Gerald, and Tony. So Kelly, keep it, and remember, keep it
Kelly.
wholesome,
And only
clean,
Dr. Correct. This one.
Dr. Correct. The next movie, is it a porno or family movie? Holes.
I am going to go with shockingly enough, I am going to go with a family movie. Dr. Correct says family movie.
Holly?
It's a family movie.
Family movie.
100% a family movie. My daughters love it.
Love that
See?
movie.
This is a wholesome game. You guys were worried about that.
Yeah, but you're
This
just
is a great game. Nobody's arguing. Everybody's got
Right.
a point of peace.
That's because the person running is not cheating. Go ahead.
whatever.
All right, so we're gonna make it a little bit tougher now. Kelly,
Great.
Candy Stripers.
Now, you see, the challenge here is if I rush an answer with great authority, that's. But I'm going to go that's of the adult fare, adult movie.
And what, Kelly? Let's get some backstory on. Do a little background on why you.
Background on why.
Yeah, when you said family on the other ones, like, okay, he has a family. But tell us why you watch adult films, Kelly.
So I didn't begin the answer with that's my favorite, anything on those lines. I'm figuring, well, so let's go with, since the first two are family movies, I thought it might be time to introduce an adult one. And since you would be picking names that would make us wonder, I'm going to go with this as an adult movie.
Hal's
I don't believe that, but okay.
That's my story.
Adult movie. Facepalm.
Mr. Webb?
I can't imagine that there was a movie in the 70s or the 80s called Candy Stripers that was not an adult film. I'm going to say family film.
Okay.
Sweet.
I was going to go family film just to be different from Mr. Dr. Correct there. So I'm going with family film.
Unfortunately, Tony, Dr. Correct knows his porno.
Oh my God.
Adult film.
As did Holly.
No, but Holly just followed Kelly.
So Mike, just a suggestion is that to kind of keep that process kind of fair and mixed up, sometimes what we do is for this next one we maybe start with Holly, go Holly, Gerald, Tony, Kelly, and then Gerald, Tony.
Sure, okay.
Right. The same way the cheater runs his games, where he doesn't make the same person go first every time, except when it's a chime-in game.
You're right. That's right, cheater. that's how you do it. So, that's a good part of how you run a game.
That's right, and I won that last game because I cheated, right? Mike, what's the next one?
Okay, so I guess we'll start with Holly then. Holly.
Oh my God.
You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Munchie.
Great band name. I'm so glad
that is not a family movie.
Okay.
Gerald?
Munchies?
Munchie.
Munchie?
Not plural.
Everybody, wait a minute. What did everybody else say?
We only did Holly.
Okay.
I said not family movie.
I'm gonna go family.
Whoa, sweet.
Tony?
I'm going adult.
Now, Kelly, we know you're the expert on adult films here.
Go for it, Kelly.
Let's explain to everyone which type of film Munchie is, would you, Kelly?
Dr. Correct.
Right?
Remember the whole distance
Dr.
conversation
Correct.
I had at the beginning of the show?
Was it created for this game? Is that?
It was in preparation to say, ooh, Mike's got a game. I need to put the distance plan in place. Dr. Correct is going to go with adult movie as well.
I got some of you on this one. It is, in fact, a family film.
Wow,
Yes!
Mr. Webb is the only one who got it right.
Mr.
Gerald
Webb,
won.
taking a solid lead there.
Yep. So right now.
So what was that movie about?
So it is the sequel to a movie called Munchies, which was a knockoff of Gremlins.
Oh my God!
And Munchie was the spin-off that was aimed at an even younger audience and was actually really for little kids.
Who smoked pot.
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome, kinda. I couldn't even get my computer to pull up IMDb right now.
So that means also
okay.
we call
We're
it
good.
cheat.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's cheap. Well, actually,
Fair
you know
enough.
what? now that Gerald's in the lead, and we are getting a little bit late, I say we call the game there. Gerald wins.
There you go.
Gerald is a winner.
Oh, thank you.
And so, are we gonna take a break and then wrap this sucker up?
Sounds good.
All right.
You're listening to SnarkAlec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Loaded station. Gerald Webb just schooled us on adult movies, and we'll be right back.
Hey!
And we're back. You're listening to SnarkAlec Radio on Live 365's Loud and Loaded channel, and we're in wrap-up mode.
So, what do we got going on? Ooh, next week.
Oh, what?
Oh God, what?
Told you he was a sweat hog.
Oh my God.
Is Holly coming back next week?
Emma?
Rachel Rigda is going to be on.
I'd love to be on with Rachel.
So Rachel Rigda.
She's my friend from down under, dude.
Okay, and now we've just talked about porno movies. You shouldn't say stuff like that.
So what's the whole time zone thing there? Do
She
they have
is-
time in Australia?
Yes, they do, and she is
No,
actually
they don't.
14 hours ahead of us. So it would be Friday morning for her.
Okay.
While it's Thursday evening for us.
Oh, Gerald, you should drop by and say hi. She's gorgeous. She's she is a goddess. I'm not kidding. You should just drop in and say hi.
I will try.
You know, it couldn't hurt. She is.
I wouldn't want to disappoint a goddess.
She lives in Australia. She's got it going on over there. She's my friend. She's awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
So next week, what else is going on? We might do a submitted topic. It all depends on what's going on with Rachel, but Rachel Rigda is going to be here. Lydia had a scheduling conflict. That's why she didn't come on this week. We're going to try and get her on soon. Kelly is going to be on Dylan Knows sometime on Sunday. It usually starts at about 12:30, but
Later start this week. They're shooting to 2:30.
Oh, 2:30. Okay. Hey,
You
don't
know
forget.
what? Dylan knows everything except for what day and what time his show comes on. It's different all the time.
Oh, Gerald, you stop that. You shouldn't pick on Dylan like that. That's
Yes.
terrible.
It's
would never
his
do that on
birthday
this show.
tomorrow.
And tomorrow is Dylan's birthday, so early happy birthday. It's going to be his birthday in an hour.
I'm the cake lady. I'll give him a cake.
Bring Out Your Geek. Don't forget to check that out. That's our friend Jeans' show with Bronwyn.
And remember, if Bronwyn doesn't come on this show, we're going to war with Canada. You
That's
hear me,
right.
Canada?
That's right. So
Word.
Kelly's going to set it up for Bronwyn to come on the SnarkAlec Radio Show. Nurture and Support, new episode will be out, Kel.
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning.
Sweet.
Oh, and don't forget to check out Kelly's new guide to adult films on the
Oh my God.
Amazon Kindle store.
Yeah.
Don't forget to go to the website and submit a topic. Hey, Verified Gerald Webb. Come on, people. Get on that. And is there anything? Gerald's movie On Angel's Wings on Up TV is coming up next Saturday, correct, Mr.
Yes,
Webb?
sir. Next week from
from Saturday.
Yes.
So that would be the 27th.
Yes. And thank you to Laura Norman, who says that if you have DirecTV, it's channel 338. She just tweeted it. So thank you, Laura.
Well, of course she did.
And that's about it. So we'll see you guys next week. Does anybody have any last words?
Munchie.
My mom's box. Your mom's box.